Alright, I am really excited to be filming this video. I've seen it all over. I've seen a ton of people do it. It is where they take all of their foundations, they mix them together, and then they put it on their face. And I counted, I have 29 foundations that I put into this little bowl. And I did not use any of my stick foundations, and I did not use my one cushion foundation, but any liquid type foundation, whether it be in a bottle or a squeezy tube, I mixed all together in a bowl, and I'm really excited. I wear a lot of different foundations. I have BB creams, I have full coverage foundations, I have medium coverage foundations, I have matte, I have dewy, I have a bunch of different things, mostly matte, but a few like natural finish foundations. So I've mixed them all together, and I will show you that process. I'll show you each and every one of the foundations that I put into this bowl, and I'll show you mixing it, and now I'm just ready to put it on my face. I'm starting this video kind of late. It's about 5 o'clock now, so I won't be able to do a long wear test, but I don't expect anybody to do this. And no one's gonna have the same type of foundations that I have, so there's not really no need for a wear test, but I might check in. I'm not real sure, so we'll just see. I have nothing on my face. It is clean and dry, so I am going to moisturize with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. And you guys know that I've been loving this. This is actually my second container of it, and I just really like it because it feels like it really sinks into the skin, where sometimes I feel like my other one kind of sits on top of the skin. For this one, I just feel like it really sinks in. For some added moisture, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I've been really liking this one. I put 2 pumps, and I kind of start in the middle of my face and then work out. But I like to just make sure that the middle of my face gets a lot of moisture. And then to help with my pores, I will be using my Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. Y'all know I love this. I also focus this in the middle of my face, my nose, my forehead, my chin. Okay, so let me show you my concoction. Now let's mix it all together. This shade actually looks promising. So like I said in the beginning, 29 foundations were put into this little bowl. And I'm not gonna lie, that color doesn't look bad. And you would have already seen the process of me pumping them into the bowl. So I have a lot of different colors of foundation. Some of them are real light, some of them are real yellow, some of them are real orange, and some of them are real dark. So to come up with this kind of shade color, I'm kind of surprised, but I think it's gonna work. I've got my sponge, which I saw this guy at Walgreens the other day. This is the L'Oreal beauty sponge, and it was $17 for this sponge. This is not Beauty Blender brand. This is L'Oreal for $17. I did not buy this for $17, and with that price tag, I don't think I'd ever buy this for $17. I mean, it's real good, but I'm pretty sure, I think I got this when it first came out, and I'm pretty sure I spent like $6 on it, so I'm not sure what they're thinking, but they thinking they are all that in a bag of Cheetos, and they're not. I'm looking for a flat kabuki brush. This is my Sigma flat kabuki brush, and let's just get started. It's thick. Wow, look at that. Look at that color. You know, I've watched a few videos, and for the most part, I think like 90% of them worked out like great for them, great for the person. And I think I only saw like maybe one video where she was not happy with her results. So I've got high expectations. I don't know if I mixed it very well because my forehead's looking real light compared to the rest of my face. I feel like maybe I got a chunk of a color. I'm giving this the best chance by putting, you know, my regular things that I know and love. So it should work out for me. I'm gonna take a closer look with the sponge application. That looks really good for what I've done. So let's try the brush. This weekend I worked on taking all of my lash extensions out, and oh, man, I don't know how they adhere, those puppies, but they are on. My husband was like, you should have just paid the $20 to have someone remove them for you, and if you ever decide to get lash extensions and you're at the point where you want them removed, pay the $20 to get them removed. Or whatever it is. The place that I got them done, I think it was $20 to get them removed, and man, I struggled, and my lashes are going to struggle. I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to grow them out. I bought some castor oil because I heard that helps them grow, and I bought some spoolies, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to do like a before and after, so we'll see if it actually helps any. So right now I'm just kind of blending it in, and then let me take a closer look again. I am actually very surprised at what my skin looks like right now because it is not clinging to any spots. It's not doing anything weird. Sometimes, like 90% of the time, for whatever reason, my foundation does really weird things around my nose. Like it drives me insane when it does that, and I don't really know why it does that. And it takes a little while for it to do that, but right now it's looking real good around my nose. It's looking really good on my pores. Like nothing's being emphasized. I think it looks really good. Obviously, like I said, no one's gonna do this. No one's gonna have the same foundations that I have to mix it together, so unfortunately you can't buy this. But I really, really like the way that this looks. Like I can't even believe, I cannot believe what this looks like. And the color, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how this lighting works. And I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys, but I bought some lighting to just bring some more light into my videos, and I'm not sure, but I don't think it gives you guys a realistic color of what it looks like in real life. So keep that in mind. I may have to work with it a little bit better to make it look better on camera, but in person this looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. So I'm liking this. I don't know if I'd be able to save this to use it for a different time for whatever reason. Just like, you know, when I'm wanting to try something different. I obviously have a lot of foundations, so I like to mix it up with my foundations. I like to try new ones. Foundation's just one of those things where I really feel like you can find a perfect one out there that'll work for you, but there's also just so many different kinds of foundations that do different things. So I like to try them out because I don't think that I found a perfect foundation that works for me. And so I like to buy foundations. Anyways, so I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and then be back to let you know how everything applies to it. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, I'm back and I have all of the rest of my makeup on. Everything went on really nice over this foundation. The only problem that I am seeing is that my under eyes are looking a little bit dry, and I really don't believe it's from this foundation. I really do think that the concealers that I used caused it to look a little bit drier. I used the Soft Matte, where's it at? The NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I find that this one can be a little bit drying, and so I'm thinking that's what caused that area to look a little bit drier. But I do have enough to probably use it a few more times, so I'm going to keep using it. I just think it's a fun concept that someone came up with, and I just can't believe how much I like it. So I will continue to use it. I need to find something to store it in because I obviously can't keep it in this little bowl, but I might have something that I can throw it in. But I really liked it. I've been wearing it for a little bit now. It's now 7:30, so I've worn it for a little while and I like it. Everywhere else it's looking really good. And I told you earlier about the areas around my nose, and I do see that it is doing something kind of weird. Like I said, I don't really know what causes it, but it almost just separates a little bit around my nose. So that happens with almost 99% of my foundation. So anyways, I really liked it, and this was a really fun video to film. If you have any other videos that you would like to see me do, whether they be challenges or just fun things that go around in the YouTube community, then just let me know because I'd be really excited to do it. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. I will check them out. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.